Okay, so I figured I'd film one of my little handling sessions I do with this guy/girl. I'm not sure the sex yet on the carpet one, but let's see. According to the forums, people are thinking that she's a Irian Jaya coastal intergrade, possible Jag byproduct. This is only coming from about 2 people right now, but there's definitely some Irian Jaya in there. I mean, there's no doubting that. The color's just way too Irian Jaya like. I gotta put the camera somewhere. It sucks not having a tripod. And we're not that bad. If you could not strike at me, I'd really appreciate it. Thanks. Okay. Yep. No problems. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, please. Okay. Like I said, I gotta find a place to put the camera. So, I think that would be too tall. No, we can't go up there. That'll break. And then I'd have to find another cage lid, and that's not easy. Plus, that light bulb's kind of warm. So, there we are. She's not bad at all. Just, you know, some gentle handling for a few minutes. Letting her do all the work. She doesn't show any signs of aggression, really. I don't have any problems with her that way. I guess I could see the Jag possibilities with her. Let's see. Or him. I don't know. I gotta get sexed. But we're not bad at all. Carpet pythons have a really bad reputation for just being feisty. And it's, for the most part, pretty undeserved. Does she make me a little nervous? A little bit, just because I don't know her 100% yet. Snakes, you gotta kind of get a feel for, you know. Carpet pythons especially have their own, you know, personalities and stuff like that. Some are a lot worse than others. Like that guy up there, we know that he's not handleable like this. But, I mean, even going to the cage, there's no signs of aggression, doesn't strike, doesn't coil up, doesn't do any of that. So we're pretty well behaved. And another thing I like to do is just kind of try to keep them focused on something like this to climb on. I find that helps a lot. Because it kind of takes the focus off you holding them and restraining them. And, I mean, it's a gorgeous snake, there's no doubt. I can't wait until we shed, because I can only imagine how much the colors get lighter from there. But, yeah. Just stuff like this on a daily basis. I'm trying to do it on a daily basis. Because this one, the other one up there used to be like this, and used to be pretty chill, but after I stopped handling her for a while, she got worse and worse. And I always try to kind of keep an eye on the head too, just because you never know what they might do. And it's like Alcord's Viper Keeper. His last video, he talked a little bit about behavior, as in tongue flicks or tongue movement. that kind of stuff. And he's right. Tongue flicks are really good indicator of what kind of mood the snake's in. Like right now, she's only curious because she's given, you know, some curious tongue flicks that are a little bit rapid. But I think that's just because I startled her, I woke her up and all that stuff. And I don't think she appreciated it. Here. She just wants something to climb on. Like I said, she's a little touchy, but other than that, she's not bad. And so I just hold her like this for, you know, 7 or 10 minutes or so a day. Trying to be as conflicting as possible, because I don't want her to think that I'm trying to do anything to her. And this is kind of the thing you do with, you know, really any snake. I mean, you don't have to worry so much with corn snakes because they don't have the teeth these guys have, because carpet pythons have some ridiculous teeth. But you know, just you got to be gentle. You got to be somewhat assertive, but not so assertive that you freak the snake out. Carpet pythons are usually pretty good at telling you when they're pissed off. And you gotta watch the face with these guys sometimes, because they have heat sensing pits, because they're, you know, a python. And you gotta watch the face, because they will go for the face. And carpet pythons hiss a lot whenever they're being handled for some reason. It's not really a hiss, it's more of a deflation sound. It's like a... No one's really sure why they do it. It's not a respiratory infection because there's no mucus bubbles or anything coming from the nose, but I know other people have said my carpet python does that. It's just something carpets do, and it seems to be only carpet pythons that do it. I'm pretty sure I'm in frame. I'm not... She's almost as tall as me. I'm about 6'3", 6'4". She's easy. 5 foot. She's going to have a nice setup, though. Once I get that dresser and stuff, I'm going to make a tutorial video on it. As I told one of my subscribers what I was going to do, the plan, more or less. And it's going to look pretty sharp. But I'm going to put us back. Get on with my day. So let me just throw our hide back in here. Oh, I'm sorry, I hit your head. There we go. There. And this is why I like carpet pythons. They're not large snakes. They're not a big genus, they're a medium-sized genus, meaning they don't get Burmese python long, they don't get the size of reticulated pythons, but they stay, this is about as thick as they get for the most part, depending on if it's a male or female. Most of the time females get a little bit thicker. They don't reach the lengths of the bigger snakes. I think, you know, for an intermediate species, they're a good step in the right direction. Just because I like them a lot. They're a fun species to keep, the whole genus in general. I guess excluding green tree pythons, because I haven't kept those guys yet. I've been wanting to. I just haven't had the money or the well, the space now, but yeah. I've said before that carpets have the potential to be good beginner snakes. That's kind of sticking to Erangi's or Northwesterns, because some of them get a little too big to where I wouldn't recommend them for first. But if you got the space and you've read up and you know everything you need to know, they're really not as difficult as people make them out to be. Like that one up there, I only missed that one whenever she's about to shed. So, I mean, the whole hype over, oh, you got to keep them moist, they got to be in a super fancy, you know, arboreal cage. Well, I mean, you do want height for them, that's no doubt. They need some vertical spaces, but they're not as complicated as people make them out to be. This one, you know, if they can be like this, handleable. Some of them are just like that. Some of them are kind of like Amazons, and all they want to do is bite. So, yeah. Oh, and now that I got like 15 minutes now on my videos, I can talk a little bit more, and I don't have to talk as fast. So. Yeah, as soon as I can get another dresser, I'll get her out of this thing and into that. In fact, here, let me show you my plant. So we ignore my messy room. There's Christmas decoration bins everywhere. It's ridiculous. I said in a previous video, since it's so dark, I'll turn on night vision. This dresser, like here, this is tall. It's not as wide as I'd like it to be, but possibly something else, like this. Shut up, door. Like this. Take out all the drawers, cut a hole in the top. Plexiglass doors with hinges, and then a latch, something that can keep it closed. And while we're in here, I'll show you my dad's gray band kingsnakes. He has a trio of them. This one's a little punk. All we do is bite. That's one of the females, the Alterna. This corn snake who tipped over our water bowl. It's terrific. And then, not really an Alterna because we got a little bit of orange, but kind of the in-between between the two, and that's another female. So, yeah, I hope he breeds these guys because these things are awesome. They're jumpy little suckers, but other than that, they're pretty snakes. They're just spastic. That's the best word for them, is spastic. All they do is run. Haha, you'll never see my face. So, yeah, that's about it. Turn to my room. I still need requests. I'm saying this like every video, and I'm not getting any requests. We're almost at the 100 subscribers mark, which I find pretty cool. And ignore the mess that is my room every video. I know it's bad. It's a work in progress. I find it kind of pointless because it's always going to get back to how it was. Okay, so that's everything for this episode, I guess is what you want to call it. But more to come, as usual.